It's that time again. Oh, no, definitely wrong words. Well, this is the highly anticipated or unanticipated review of mine. I'm going to assume unanticipated because I don't have as many subscribers as that one guy. Not literal, the name, just using a good reference term. So, here is Skrall. What an interesting name for a very interesting set, I have to admit it. So, as all of my other reviews have done, I'm going to start off with... Oh! That was weird. No, it wasn't. My reviews always start with this guy first, or whoever's here. These canisters, have you ever seen these canisters? Oh, well, okay. Now I'm going to start off with the canister. Oh my god, look at that. It's so amazing. No, these always last for me. It's usually in a part 2 because they take forever in these, because I have way too much fun. So I'm going to set Skrall up into a what I call default pose. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong terminology because default's usually used for electronic programs or electronics. But hey, this works too. Where it's most commonly used. So that's probably wrong. No, that's more accurate, but that's wrong. So here's Skrall. I found this set quite interesting. Always start off with the mask, that way you get a good sense of what he looks like. I have my camera turned on to close focus enabled, but thanks to YouTube so much, it will mess up my video. Also, as I said in one of my earlier videos, oh, they can be over 10 minutes. Well, YouTube said, nah, sorry, but since everyone else can do 10 minutes, you can't. So I'm just gonna, keep on doing that. I'm gonna keep on saying that for every one of my videos. And do that in every one of my descriptions, because I know you just love to hear me regress or annoy myself about that, and that's something I already know. So, here is Skrall's mask. It is one of the most amusing masks I've seen, and I'm doing this thing with my hands behind the mask, so it'll actually get a better focus than the usual people that go, oh my gosh, look at this. And that is just absolutely, don't you hate that? So, I'm doing my best for you guys, because, you're awesome. You're the main reason why I'm on YouTube. So, here's the front shot of Skrall's mask. I find it quite amusing and quite strange. Look, everything looks like he took a giant rubber band and went... So, it looks like his face is sort of squished together. It's sort of awkward. But, what's really cool and what's really challenging for even me to see right now is that his mask has these types of designs on here. I don't mean these are neat as well, but awesome, but that. So that's really sweet. This back here I think is really cool. It shows an authentic feel of tribalism, or tribe-like-ness. And what's really cool is I just realized this while I was holding this mask actually. This line, if you follow it, goes up there, which my hand totally blocked. Goes here, goes up to the front of his mask. I never knew that till now, and now you won't know because my camera won't focus. Don't you just hate it when technology totally punches you in the face? So that's totally sweet. The inside of the mask looks like this, and who cares? This is what Skrall has to look through every day. Oh, well, let's see what time it is. Oh, it's that time. Oh. I can't see a bloody thing out of this thing. Oh, who chose this? Darn you, Tuma! As weird as that was, I found that very, I don't know, entertaining for me. That's a pin. What's the pin doing there instead of the front? Well, I'll tell you. See that hole right there? Would you like to have a hole right in the center of his face? I don't think so. They did a great job for the Toma Metro, I think. I'm not really sure. As everyone has said, I'm not going to follow that strange stereotype because it has annoyed me ever since I heard it for the first a billion times. First billion, not a billion. Here's a head that looks very similar to a Marvel or DC. Actually, no, it's Marvel Comics. Sorry, that was an embarrassing moment for comic book people. Don't worry, Marvel. So, doesn't he look a lot like Spider-Man? No. So, I'm not going to say his name. You all know Seriously, if you've seen one of these videos before, someone's going to say that one term and everyone's going to go, heard that for the billionth time. So, I'm going to focus on, there's the jawline, there's the eyes, and guess they just ran out of ideas. Either way, it's better than having this all smooth, because people say, oh, Lego didn't think of any more ideas, so that they just ran out of ideas. Well, there's going to be jerks out there who are going to complain and say, why didn't they do this, why did they do this, why aren't they doing something else? I feel like Lego is finally going to go kick them in the face and say, screw you. You know, like that one immense genius who invented the video Power Thirst. And there are a whole bunch of knockoffs, but hopefully you know the real ones. So, on to the Thronax launcher. You've probably seen a billion people shoot the Thronax launcher, and I'm not going to go in depth about it. I'm just going to do one thing. The fruit. The fruit comes in 3 stages. And it just focused once I pulled that out. How annoying. 1, it will, if it's like sort of ripe, it'll just won't really do much. 2, if it's on the 2nd stage, it will actually hit you and actually explode, so. And the 3rd stage, which is what they use right now in the arenas, yes, this is very stretchy, is what they have right now. And it's where it hits and very painful, probably knocks you out, gives you brain damage, doesn't really blow up your head. So, let's look at this for a second. I really like these. They have a very good authentic feel, and as I said, since these are tribes, really, like the Water Tribe, which is from Avatar, actually, Water Tribe, if you've seen episode, not remember, it's just in book 1, when Aang tries to find episode, no, I don't remember which number, the blind bandit, when try to find a waterbending teacher for Aang, earthbender, so, that's really neat. These things in black, and ooh, red hands. People have been complaining about their hands and saying, why did you use hands? Well, if they used this, just like for the head, and just like for the mask, if they used the exact same thing, people would be complaining, Lego ran out of ideas, And since Lego got new ideas, which I think are pretty good, despite what I said in my Tahu Mystique review, I'm taking that back because I hadn't had that much experience with these guys yet, Lego did a pretty good job with these. Come on, just look at. Would you really want the same used hands? And I think, yeah, they might be good once in a while. Once in a while. This video is going to end up in 3 parts, I betcha. Because I've already taken 7 minutes, I'm hardly done with this guy. Don't worry, the canister's in part 2, or most likely 3. Yeah, definitely part 3, I'm already at 8 minutes. So, this is really sweet. Don't you think? It's just, look at. I've always thought there were parts of this that were cut out, but just like his head, it has that type of, I don't know, plates. And what's really cool to show that it's still like a tribe, and they really did keep with a good tribe feel, is that this type of, I want to say mosaic design, I know it's not really the right wording, it looks more like a labyrinth without any exits, so, but these on here. And when I first saw this, I thought, well, Skrall's not that great. They just used Kopaka's shield again. And I should probably stop doing this. Well, they did a great job for remodding everything. The only thing that's similar about it being Kopaka's shield is the diameter and the general shape of it. Everything else is completely new, except for that hole. I like how they also incorporated the hole into the whole design. People are complaining about this, just as a random side note. Oh, I'm already at 9 minutes. Well, I should probably say part 2's coming up. You know, make it look nice and easy for me to switch transitions for you. So I'm going to end up putting part 2, the link in the window. That was really bad because my right hand didn't show through. But obviously, YouTube will say Andites will take forever. So there's going to be a part 2 link. Just come back in like half hour after this video is posted, because you know how annoying that is, because I have to post 2 videos. So part 2 will be coming up, more about this guy, which will be really short, and then a lot about the canister. See? The canister wants to get in. It always thinks it's first. Well, that was absolutely peachy, and I'll see you in part 2, hopefully.